Okay, I believe I'm in. Today I'm gonna need all these. So, quick help. How do I save it? It must be open in the quick help. Of course it is. Nobody got time for that. Let's take a tour. Why don't we? Is this considered a tour? Okay. You know what? I happen to like. This is crazy. I don't like this kind of tour. Oh, there we go. I think we better keep this close. I do. I'm not sure how to add it to my desktop. You know what? That's okay. That's not really my concentration right now. I'm gonna click the OK button on this. And not only am I gonna do that, let's open this up. And then I was watching a video to learn some more, since I am new to this. You gonna paste or not? I'm not gonna paste. Okay, fine. Whatever. I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. The app they gave me at first, when I went to look, the internet switched what I said. It didn't give me Audacity. It gave me something else called NH. I went looking for preferences, and then it dawned on me while looking for them, hey, this is the incorrect app when I was watching the YouTube video. Let's get into it.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard.
Preferences and the preferences devices. I'm using a Yeti right now, one channel mono, playback, normal, everything.
Oh, it already detected my headphone I got plugged in. It has a USB. I'm trying to get it where y'all can see the screen. So I plugged in the USB in the USB port, and it automatically detected that it's a Samsung Q9U. All right. It moves pretty quickly. I'm going to try to keep up.
Normal, import, export. I want to check the quality. We want to be 44:1, not 48.
Quality. Default. It doesn't give me whatever option he's talking about. Let me look through real quick. Preferences quality. That's where I'm at. Default sample format. Best quality. Let me blow that up. Slowest. Sampling. This says sampling. Why would I have... Oh. It doesn't give me that option. Okay. But I need to change these both to... these both need to be at best. Dither, none. Sample rate converter, best quality, dither, none. None. There is no default sample rate and default sample format. I don't know how that's going to affect things. Let's keep going.
44:1 is
Screenshot this.
ACX wants for submissions, so it's easier to record in 44:1 and then just spit it out rather than it is to convert the sample. Sample format 24-bit is fine. If you want to go 32-bit, that's cool. Keep the quality highest unless you have a very slow computer, and same thing for the conversion. So the highest, okay? Click OK. Make sure that you're in 44:1 here. And click to start monitoring. You want to be recording somewhere between 18 with your peaks at maybe -6. So -18 to -6, somewhere in that range. You can adjust it.
Let me take a look around. I'm gonna go back to quality. It didn't ask me. Let me click OK. I mean, this seems like it should be. This one looks a lot less complicated than the NH one. That NH one opened up, I immediately got a headache. That's probably for somebody a little bit more experienced, which is not me.
Here, I've got the recording volume at 0.8, and I've got the gain on the back of my Yeti at about 1030 right now. I'm about 12 inches away from the microphone, so I'm not really close up on it. So you might want to adjust. So we go into this, we're recording.
This don't have whatever it is he's talking about. It lists stereo microphone, one mono, and built-in output. It don't have nothing like that on top of this. You would think he's talking to someone who's not a beginner. I'm gonna have to view. View all that shit. The hell? Every last thing. I need to view it. Whatever you can show me, I need you to show me. Now, it does have some things here at the bottom. Mono, stereo, built-in output. I think I found it. Ah, you know what? Honey, I need y'all to be a little bit more mono. Whew. All right, I found mono. I'm assuming this is what it means by built-in output, Microsoft Sound Mapper output. Why is it calling the microphone headphones? Whatever. Let's come over here first. Oh. It says stereo microphone. I wish he would have made it where I could see it up a little bit higher. Stereo microphone. Direct sound. Yes, microphone. Mono. I mean, if you want to leave it there. That's fine, I suppose. Let's see what else you got.
And chapter 1, and then you would start reading, the chapter, and obviously you're going to have to edit it. And so then we stopped, and we're going to click here to look at the entirety of what we did. I'm going to make this bigger. I like looking at it bigger. So if we go back to the beginning,
he's got a little box to the side saying audio track mute solo mono 44100 hertz and 24-bit PCM. Why don't I have a box? Let's find a box. Audio setup. There's a lot of guessing involved here. It is. Okay. Ah, I found it. It's already set at 44100 hertz. It's at 32-bit float. This one says 24. I'm going to go to 24.
this would be, chapter 1, and then you would start. Okay. So we're going to treat that as such, as that's our recording. I'm not getting into editing. I've discussed editing, and editing is universal for if you're doing it.
He's saying that's it. You know what? Let me see. I'm assume that, okay, yep, I'm gonna assume the red button. Again, I will have to do the tutorial later. I don't know anything about a tutorial yet. Let me see how to turn this thing on. I don't know how this. Hello? 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 Oh, this thing ain't picking up nothing. Hello? Say what now? I've got a voice recording. OMG. Okay. Y'all forgive me. It's my first time using something like this without having assistance or trying to do something myself. But okay. We have now recorded our first track. Well, whatever you want to call it. It was fun trying to figure stuff out. All right, time to learn how to stop this now. Oh, I learned on the microphone, this button up top is not a on-off switch. It is a mute button. We're going to mute that right now. Just muted it. All right, so stop. Play. Let's hear what it sounds like. It says it's not responding. It says I probably need to learn how to be patient. unanticipated host error. Error opening sound device. Try changing the audio host playback device in the project sample rate. Like I know what that means. Oh, guess what, y'all? The little box appeared when I started recording. Interesting. And it does just like the video did. Mono 44100 Hertz, 24 bits PCM. No, I'd like to figure out what the hell I'm doing. So, audio host playback device in project sample rate. Playback device, we learned it here. Ah, playback device. I knew there was something wrong there. I don't have to be a genius, but I kept saying, how are they going to play this back to a microphone? Whatever. Primary sound driver. We're going to rock with that. That sounds good. Now let's try. Anticipated host error. I must be one heck of a host error. That's okay. It might take a bunch of times before Alright, what about this unanticipated host error? Try changing the audio host playback device and the project sample rate. Playback device and the project sample rate. Project sample rate. Well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to change the project sample rate. I did change the device, however, for playback. Let's give it another go. It's playing.
Hello? Say what now? Voice recording. Oh, OMG. Okay.
Clearly, I do not have all my scruples. All right, that's enough of that. Let's learn how to save. One moment. Save project as. This button's not lit up for the save project as. Oh! Oh. Save project is for an Odyssey project, not an audio file. I'm not sure what that means yet. For an audio file that would open in other apps. What kind of other apps? Use export. You know what? Hold on. Let me save this to the desktop screen because I'm going to have to come back to it later. I'm going to thank him by subscribing. His video is 3 years old. I had to kind of work around some things. That's okay. Let me tell the nice man thank you. Thank you, nice man. All right. Now, how do I save a non-audio file project in Odyssey? Okay. Let me try this again. How do I save a non-audio file as a project in Odyssey? What is the difference between an Odyssey project and an Odyssey file? That's a good question. Save project is for an Odyssey project, not an audio file. For an audio file that will open in other apps, use export. Oh, you funny. And then it pops up with an Odyssey project box. I'm gonna need to sage later, honey. Okay. Track. Test track 1. Test track 1. Let me go figure out how to find this track. Not that I need it, but just for the experience. Oh, well, that's nice. Just works like a file, like Word document or, yeah, okay. That's nice. And then it gives you other files when you save it. It gives you test track 1 AUP3 SHN and test track 1 AUP3 WAL. I am curious. It says for audiobooks, they gotta be a DAW wave. So I didn't see no DAW wave there. How do I get a DAW wave? Oh, Lord have mercy. I should have never clicked on whatever that was. I mean, it took me to Never Ever Land with a whole bunch of information to read. I don't think so. Not that I don't like reading. I love reading. I love writing too. But that ain't the point. Let's see here. Where do I find the preferences? You know what? A lot of folks is asking that, but it is not in regards to electronics. It's in regards to some ridiculousness. That's a whole nother subject matter. I can close out of that now that it is downloaded on downloaded on this laptop. Yeah, the person I went to, what was it called? nch.com. You know what? Close on out of that. Confused me and messed me. I was just like, my gosh. Okay. It had a lot of gadgets. Excuse me. So, where do I find the preferences button on Earth? How about that? Let's see. Odyssey. Got the audacity. How do I save a project as
According to Microsoft support.
Excuse me. How do I save a project as DAW in Odyssey? This is 58 seconds. That sounds delicious.
When you've reached the point where you want to render your project to an audio file that can be listened to and shared without needing the DAW session, you'll need to export your song. This can be done by selecting File, and then either selecting Render, as it says here, or sometimes it's called Export or Bounce to Disk, depending on the software you're using. When I click this, it will prompt me to create a session name. I'm going to create version 1.0. It'll also give me the opportunity to select a file directory path. I'm just going to put mine with the rest of the project files. And here you can select the sample rate. I'll use 48 kilohertz. I'll make a stereo file so there's left and right in one file. And when I click render, it's going to create a stereo wave file that can be played back on any device with or without the need of a DAW software.
That was really enlightening. I don't need to do all that tonight, but it was pretty self-explanatory. He explained it beautifully. I'll do a live on it once I come to that. All right? This has been wonderful. Thanks for rocking with me. Have a good one. Let's see. I got to figure out what I... Well, oh, okay. Export, and it allows you options of what you want to export it as. Probably a wave, but I'll know for sure. I don't know why they call it a DAW. I'm nosy. Let me hit the like button on him.
When you've reached the point where you want to render your project to an audio file that can be listened to and shared without needing the DAW session, you'll need to export your song. This can be done by selecting File, and then either selecting Render, as it says here, or sometimes it's called Export or Bounce to Disk, depending on the software.
Audio University. How to export your song from the DAW. Why do they call it a DAW? Audio engineering. What does DAW mean?
Digital Audio Workstation. According to Recording Connection, a DAW or digital audio workstation is a music production software that gives you the ability to record audio and produce music on your computer.
Welcome, Alice in Wonderland. All right, that's fine. All right, I'm going to go fill out a profile for ACX. Hopefully that's simple enough. Talk to y'all later. Thank you.